Yeah, computer models have been trending farther to the north, but as we've seen before, they could easily start to shift off towards the south. All right, so with that said, here's the deal. We now have tropical storm Nicole. It was a subtropical system, kind of a hybrid storm, but now it's a fully tropical storm Nicole. Right now starting to make its way towards the west at 9 miles an hour. Max winds are at 50 miles an hour, but the winds are expected to intensify at least a little bit more as it works its way towards the west. The waters are warm. There's very little wind shear. So the official track from the National Hurricane Center takes the storm system across the northern Bahamas as we head into tomorrow evening with winds of 75 miles an hour. Then the official track takes it towards Indian River County as a Category 1 hurricane, winds of 75 miles an hour. This is shortly after midnight tomorrow night. But notice the cone of concern. If it takes the southerly track, it could still work its way into the Palm Beaches. So if that happens, obviously our impacts will be much higher. But it could also take the northern track and work its way up towards Daytona Beach. And if that happens, our impacts will start to decrease. Now, once the storm is on land Thursday, it quickly starts to race up to the north and then eventually shoots all the way up towards New England. We now have a hurricane warning in effect from Boca through Jupiter and all the way up towards Sebastian. We also have a tropical storm warning in effect for the lake, Okeechobee County, and interior Palm Beach County. The chance of seeing at least tropical storm force winds much higher for the Treasure Coast at 80%, 60% for the Palm Beaches, and even lower for Belle Glade at about a 40% chance. What about hurricane force winds? At least from Vero through Port St. Lucie and into Stewart, you have about a 10% chance of seeing hurricane force winds in excess of 74 miles an hour. So that's still pretty low. Otherwise, storm surge, expecting a storm surge of roughly 3 to 5 feet for the Treasure Coast, 2 to 4 feet for the Palm Beaches. Right now, all is quiet. We did have a couple of spot showers, but those have moved to the south. We still have a few showers right here, and those could start to feed in as the afternoon wears on. In fact, here's Vipercast, a couple of showers as we head into the evening hours. Then as we head into tomorrow around lunchtime, you can see some heavy downpours coming in. As we head towards tomorrow night, there's the center of the storm system according to Vipercast. Now, keep in mind that Vipercast did a great job with Ian. Vipercast is actually taking the center of the storm up towards Daytona Beach. All right, so keep that in mind. But notice around midnight tomorrow night, very heavy rain, Vero, Fort Pierce, and into Stewart. And then by the time we get to Thursday, the storm's pulling away. We start to see more sunshine as drier air moves in. Today, winds up to 30. Tomorrow, winds 30 to 40. And then as we head towards late tomorrow night and into early Thursday morning, that's when we'll have the strongest winds, potentially up to 70 miles an hour in some spots. By Thursday, the winds are backing off. Rainfall totals will be higher along the Treasure Coast, closer to the center of the storm system, lower into the Palm Beaches because you'll be farther away from the center of the storm. But again, all of that depends on the final track of the storm. If you're going boating, seas are very rough, up to 12 feet. In fact, seas will build up to 25 over the next several days. The thick of it is late tomorrow night into early Thursday morning. Then we'll see improving weather as we head towards the weekend and the Stewart Air Show.